Hi everybody. Um, I couldn't sleep tonight. I don't know, I was in bed trying to sleep and just trying to sort my head out. Um, it's been one of those weekends, or I think it's been one of those weeks, or a couple of weeks, or a couple of months, or something. You know, writing down my poetry, writing down my books and stuff. It has its consequences sometimes, and it brings up or awakens loads of different stuff inside me. You know, I went through major shit when I was a kid and into my teens and into my adulthood, but I never really started living life until my son was born. But then I fucked that one up, right? But then I lost everything for one reason or another. And I could say it was about the drugs or the drink or the behaviour or blah blah blah, but whatever it was, when I cleaned up, it awoke something inside my head, and I suffered from loads of major traumatic flashbacks of a life I really didn't remember because I blocked everything off. So yeah, when I write stuff now, it helps me, but it also brings back feelings and emotions. And it's not just remembering them, it's feeling them. My body feels them because it's like every mark I've got on my body, every scar, it just like tingles and it itches and it's really weird. You know, I got a tattoo, that one there. As you can see, the cover, right? To cover up some of my scars and stuff that I've got on my arms and that, you know, like on that one as well, which I thought might help. But I'm going through some really difficult stuff at the moment with my missus and me, and I thought for a few days I was okay and everything would be fine, and last night I was really uneasy and I had some really major messed up dreams and shit, and oh, tonight it just happened again, and I'm up now and I'm restless and I don't know what to do, and it keeps ringing through my head something about somebody said something to me like about how much of a nice guy I am and how caring and understanding I am, and it hurt. It felt good, but to hear it, but it kind of like hurt a bit as well because I remember what kind of a shit I was when I was a kid and the kind of person I used to be. And people have so much trust and faith in me now, and I got a responsible job, and people look up to me and trust me and rely on me, and I never let anybody down now. But it took a lot of hell, soul searching, and remembering and dealing with to get here. And it just reminds me of something I wrote down once called "No One Really Knows Unless You've Been There." So I'm going to read something that I wrote. I don't know when I wrote it, but I remember writing it, but I did. So anyway, here goes before we run out of time. No one really knows unless you say you know, but you don't, 'cause you're not in my head. You try, but you're blind to see. You say you know how it feels. It's no big deal, but you wouldn't say that if you knew. You have not seen the things that I have and felt them take effect. You are not in my mind. You are not there. So please don't say you know. If you don't, if you did, it would blow your mind away. So allow me to share without judgment or thought. Allow me to open my head and let me feel the torment and not the dread. Like Howard Baker. Me. Yeah. That's what used to bug the hell out of me when I was a kid. And that's what made me so angry, I think it was, with like social workers and youth workers and stuff. Yeah, I know they were only trying to help, but it was like, they were trying to get through to me. And I was like this brick wall, and there was nothing going to get through. Even though I wanted to, but nobody said the right things that made me feel safe with them. And when they said, "Oh look Mike, we know how you feel, it's going to be okay, blah blah," and I'm thinking, no you don't, because if you knew what I felt, you would never say that. And then I'd scream and shout at them and chuck them out of the house, you know. But only one guy said to me, no, he didn't tell me he knew how I felt, he just told me how he felt. He told me about his past. He told me what he'd gone through. He told me what he was thinking in his head. And I totally related to everything that he said and everything that he had felt. Because it woke up the demons in me and all my nightmares, and I was able to, for the first time in my life, turn around and talk to him about my shit, about stuff. But he was clean, he was drug free, he was happy, he was together, and it's like, you've been through this hell, how the hell are you not so fucked up, like, you know? And then he showed me the way. And then a year later he died. Drug overdose. And I ended up in rehab because I lost everything. So now I help people. Now I help the vulnerable people. I help elderly and disabled people, or people with disabilities, like. But I want to be here for all those people, all those young people out there that have been through so much shit in their life that they didn't deserve it. None of us deserved it. Because we're different. Because we feel different, or we think different, or we don't comply or don't do like everybody else does, or think the way everybody else does and feel. We're not fucking slaves to society. We're our own people, our own minds. But then that other people look upon that as weakness, or stupid, or dumb, because that's what everybody thought I was, because that's all I ever heard. So for all those people out there that are different and they got their own mind, yay you, keep it on, because whatever shit you're going through, or you've been through, it makes you 10 times stronger than any politician or governmental professional psychologist, social worker, or whatever out there. Because you know what it's like to go through hell and then come back out of it again and survive. That's what we all did. Anyway, I think that's about my moment for now, and hopefully I might be able to get some sleep. But you take care, and I'll speak again soon, yeah? Alright, good night, farewell.